Hi everyone, it's Robin and welcome back. So this week's Thrift Store Thursday haul is amazing. I found some really fun things that I'm super excited about and I cannot wait to share with you. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Okay, so let's get the boring stuff out of the way first today. I picked up some little mason jars. I like this size to be using for like spices and things like that. So whenever I see them in this size with the wide mouth, I'll pick them up. This one was 97 cents, so I thought that was great. It's got the little, made in the USA, these are ball jars, and has a cute little fruit design on the front. And then I picked up two more. These are ball jars as well. I love this style. This is a 2-pack for $2.24, and it's got like the beveled kind of edges. I was looking for one that was pretty like this for, I don't know if you remember, but I found a cast iron like holder for, I don't know, flowers or whatever. I think I shared it in my last, I can't remember what video I shared it in, like styled finds or something like that video. And I have it hanging in my kitchen here, but the one I had was just a really tiny one, so you couldn't see the candle that I put inside of it because of the band that holds the whole thing up. So I was looking for a slightly larger jar, and this fits the bill as well. Plus, I got an extra one, and they're both wide mouth, so super excited about that. So even though there are boring items, super good to find. You can always use them for something. The other boring thing, well, not really boring, but not so exciting thing, is I picked up a set of 4 steak knives that are in this little goodie bag here. I picked these up for the camper. This past weekend we went camping for Memorial Day weekend, and every year it seems like we have one little spot where like the mice will get in and chew on things, and for some reason or another this year they loved all of our wooden handled utensils. So they like carved those suckers up. So now we have like these little toothpick, little handled steak knives. So I needed to replace those. So I'm replacing them with plastic, or like, I don't know if these are plastic or what, but they aren't like plain wood handled ones. So that'll be a good one, a good thing. And I think I paid like $2 for these 4. I didn't write down the, it was originally $2.99, but I know I had 20% off, so whatever that works out to be. Alright, so those are the kind of lackadaisical items. And then, well, alright, so then one other item that I kind of put in the boring section, just because it's a utilitarian item, is another basket. I picked this one up to use in my bathroom. The girls have so many products and things, like just little things that need to be corralled. And I thought this basket would be a perfect one to hold some of their stuff on the shelves that I have in my bathroom. So it was originally $1.99, so I got it for $1.49. So I thought that was pretty good. Plus, I love this shape. I think it's a really fun shape, and the color is good. So I can use it throughout the house in other places as well. So that was a good find for sure. Alright, so then moving on to the fun stuff. The first 2 things that I found were 2 books. I'm always on the lookout for vintage books that I just like the look of to use for decorating. And I found a really cool one. This one was $1.99. And this one's super old. Look at this. It's got this cool embossing on the front. The side is super cool. And then the same embossing on the back. If I can read it, it says National School Series. And it is, I believe, National 5th Reader from 1873. And it just is really cool. Look at this. Oh my goodness. It even has a flower pressed in there. So anyways, I just thought this was really cool. I am loving the kind of chunkier books lately, and this one is nicely aged, so I picked that one up. And then speaking of things for the camper, I like to add a few books to the camper just for those rainy days, or sitting around, you know, the pool when the kids are in the pool, or just by the fire and just hanging out. So I found this book right here. It has a cool sort of cover that kind of wraps around the whole thing. It is called Secrets and Spies behind the scenes stories of World War II. So this thing is filled with little short stories. It starts in, let's see, 1939 is the first story, and it goes all the way to 1945. It's got some illustrations in it as well, but I just thought it was really cool, and I like that it has little short stories, and I'm wondering if there's a lot of stories in here that I don't even know about. So that is why I picked it up. This is copyrighted in 1964, so I thought this would be a nice little light reading while I'm sitting around. And you know, I think it's kind of geared more towards children, so it should be an easy read. I'm thinking, you know, like teens or something like that, or preteens. But yeah, I just thought it was cool. I liked the cover of it too, so when I'm done reading it, I can use it to display. So I thought that was pretty cool. Alright, so these next few items are all vintage items, which I think are so cool. The first thing I picked up was a metal file. It was $2.99. It's got this awesome handle. Look at that. And then the file is like a round one that tapers down to a smaller size. It's a little rusty. Probably should clean it up, but I don't know that I ever will. I think it's cool. I just love the wood handle of it. And then I found another one. This one was also $2.99, and it also has the wood handle. Look at that. I mean, oh, I just love the fact that it's so old. And then this has got the rounded side on one side, and then a flat on the other side. Now, I don't know what you actually use these to sharpen. I mean, like, what do you sharpen with these? I have no idea. But I just thought they were super cool. And I kind of been slowly collecting like wooden handled vintage tools. I don't know why. And so this probably makes like 4 or 5. I have a couple of screwdrivers. I know I've got a Phillips screwdriver and a flathead screwdriver that have the wooden handles. And I have one other thing. I think I have like a planer as well. So I don't know if I'll ever do anything with them, but it's kind of fun to have. And useful too. If I ever need to sharpen anything, I've got myself 2 different types of files. So I think that's pretty cool. So these next 2 items I think are super cool, and I kind of thought they were a little expensive, but still within a reasonable range. They were originally $3.99. I paid $3.19 for them each, and they are cast iron hooks. I picked up 2 of them. Aren't they pretty? I mean, look at that nice big hook on it. I think that is so cool. And then I love the design on it too. Look at that. Not quite sure where I'm going to use these. I was thinking it would be really fun to have a spot for this in my kitchen, because I've got a lot of other like wrought iron pieces around my kitchen sink. If I could find another place somewhere in my kitchen that's kind of out of the way, I could hang this, and it could be my purse hanger. Because I never know, I always have a spot on my hutch for my purse, and it always seems, you know, not a really great place to put it. So I'm thinking I might try to find a place for this somewhere in the kitchen, out of the way, that I can just hang my purse on when I come in. I think that would be really nice to have. The other one, I don't know what I'm going to do with. I did think about maybe possibly using him outside in my backyard. We are planning to put a deck on the back of the house, either this year or next year. So I thought, well, maybe something will happen. I could put this on the post and hang flowers on them or something like that. So it was definitely worth picking up, I thought, because they're so unique and I just love them. Alright, so this next item is kind of silly and has a little story behind it. So I actually went to 2 different thrift stores this week, and the first one I went to was Goodwill. I found a little spice rack that was a vintage one, and it had like 2 shelves on it. I put it in my cart, and it was like $6, which I thought was really high for what it was. So, but I put it in my cart, and I walked around the whole store with it, and finally I decided I was going to put it back. So I ended up not buying anything at Goodwill. Then I went to the next store, and I saw this little spice rack. And I was so thrilled because it was only $2.24, and it's just a single little shelf, which is so adorable. I think I can hang this underneath my cabinets over in the corner on my back wall over there. I think I'll probably get a little makeover first. But I love that it says spices on there. I don't know if I'll be able to keep that or not. But I just thought it was super cute and it will come in kind of handy for, you know, certain things. Actually, I was thinking about using this to hang up, to put like my husband's, like our vitamin containers on them, just to kind of keep them up off the counter a little more organized. So I don't know, we'll see. But I think it's adorable and I just love it. I think it's so cute. So I'm going to give this guy a little makeover. I'm going to see if I can't get it down to raw wood, because I think that would be really cool. So we shall see. But I thought that was a great find. So silly that I found 2 of them on the same day. Alright, so that is my haul for today. Short and sweet, hopefully. Some great items that kind of needed items, and then some great fun items. So I'm super pleased with my haul this week. I hope you guys had good luck when you were out thrifting in your neck of the woods as well. I would love to know down in the comments what you found, or if you didn't get out thrifting, which of the items that I found this week would have been something you would have picked up. Let me know down in the comments. And if you haven't yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button, because I do a Thrift Store Thursday video just like this every single week. I also do some gardening videos. If you haven't been watching my gardening videos, I am now in week 5. So I have 4 weeks of gardening videos in which I work in my backyard. Eventually I'll bring you to the front yard as well once I get the backyard under control. But if you're into gardening or like watching people do work, check out those videos. I will link those down below for you as well. And I normally share those on Sunday afternoons. And then I have been trying, you guys, to get some sort of decorating videos in. Normally I try to post on Tuesdays, but that just hasn't been happening lately. It is the end of school. My daughter has 2 more weeks of school left, and it is super crunch time for us here. So between gardening as much as I can and keeping her on schedule, because she is doing school from home right now, not much is getting done inside of the house. Hence the little bit dirty surroundings that I'm in. I don't know how much you can actually see. It's kind of hard to see in my viewfinder. But seriously, guys, there's stacks of dishes next to my sink. There's stacks of, like, things that need to get put away in the living room. It's just a disaster area in here. But that's just the way it's going to have to be for a while. And I am cool with that. So, yeah. Anyways, all that to say, I would love for you to become a subscriber of my channel if you are new. So hit that subscribe button, and I hope that you will enjoy my videos and my channel as well. So I hope you guys have a fabulous day, and I will see you again very soon in my next video. Bye now.